Hi my friends, welcome back to a new video. In this video I got a great and very strong prediction trick for you involving a dictionary, a deck of cards and a business card. If you don't have a business card, you can use any other card, all right? First I'm gonna show the audience that all the cards here are different. All the cards are different. You can even shuffle a few times just to convince the audience that all the cards are mixed up. And when it's all mixed up, you place them on the table. Now I have a business card in the dictionary. You're going to ask the spectator to stick this business card somewhere in the dictionary. So let's say they stick it in right here, right? It's a free choice. They can do anything they want. Then you open the dictionary and you're going to ask them to find a long word somewhere here. On this page or in this page, they can choose any word. Let's say more than 5 letters. Since I don't have a spectator here, I will choose a word for now. So let's find a long word, a nice long word. For example, I think we can go with nutrition. Nutrition, yeah, it's a long word. Nutrition has 9 letters. 9 letters. So I'm gonna ask the spectator, please tell me the amount of letters that nutrition has. They will say it has 9 letters. All right. Then you give some instructions to the spectator. In a moment, you're gonna do this. You're going to place cards on the table. The word has 9 letters, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For example, 9, yeah? But what I want you to do, I don't want to see the cards, so we're going to do it face down. And I don't want you to count the numbers, but I want you to count the letters of the word. So they pick up the deck, you gave them instructions, and they're going to count down, or spell, I must say, spell the letters of the word. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-N. All right. Now we get to the next card. It's their word, their decision, their choice. That card is going to be the Queen of Spades, right? If they chose another word, we had another card. And remember, we shuffled before we start the trick. The Queen of Spades, beautiful card. Well, here comes the magic, because the Queen of Spades is exactly the card that I have here predicted on my necklace. Here it is, your card, the Queen of Spades. Hi my friends, welcome back to a new video. Well, isn't this a really cool effect? I love to add extra items to tricks. If you are a subscriber, you probably know it. In this case, it's a dictionary. It looks magical, looks mysterious, and a necklace. So you can always wear this, and you can always use this card as a prediction card for other tricks. So it's really cool to have this wearing underneath your shirt, do your magic tricks, make sure you predict the same cards. You can use it anytime. So I'm sure you want to know how this trick works. So let's go straight into the tutorial. Alright guys, welcome to the tutorial. So this is all we need. We have a deck of cards. We find an extra card from another deck. This will be the prediction card that you have on a necklace. If you don't have this, you can also use a rope, a small rope or a shoelace. Make a small hole and put it on a necklace, right? Now you're gonna wear this underneath your shirt. It will be a surprise and you're gonna find the matching card in the deck. So we'll put it on my underneath my shirt right now, so it's not visible. Now to predict this card, we're gonna use a very clever way. First I wanna use that prediction card and put it here on top, because when you show the cards, they don't see the card. Yeah? Sometimes they remember, if they're very clever, they remember this card or they see it, and it will tell you after the trick, yeah, but the card was on the bottom, I saw it. So I start with the card here. And when you show the cards that they're all different, don't show the top cards, all right? Now I shuffled, as you remembered, I shuffled before we start the trick. So what I will do, I will shuffle this way. I will first take the card, the prediction card. So I take one card off the deck, and then I shuffle normally. That makes the card now on the bottom. And then I turn the deck, and I hold it towards my body, so that I don't see the card. And I do it again. Here's the card, one card, and shuffle, and now you can show the cards. So I just shuffled twice, but the card is still on top, all right? There are so many other ways to do it. You can also shuffle this way, and keep that card on top, right? I'm sure you have your own favorite way to do this, yeah? Do a false shuffle, just control the card on top. All right, so the card, the prediction card, is on top. We know that now. I like to add extra things. In this case, we add a dictionary. And of course, the spectator can choose any page. We just need a long word, all right? It doesn't matter what word they will choose. For the performance video, we had the word nutrition. So let me just use the same word. It was here, right here, nutrition, right? 9 letters. So this is really nice because they have the feeling that they could choose any word, and it's really cool to let them stick a card into a dictionary. It has some magical effect, I think. So in this case, the word is nutrition. What you need to do on this prediction card, you need the amount of letters of that word. Well, in this case, nutrition has 9 letters. So what you want to have 9 cards on top of this card. That's why you tell the audience, the spectator, that they have to do something in a moment. So you're going to give some instructions. So you use that as an excuse to get 9 cards on the table. So you explain to them the word nutrition that you chose has 9 letters, right? They say yes, all right. So you're going to show them. In a moment, you're going to place cards on the table. It looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now you got 9 cards. You want these 9 cards on top of the prediction card. So you're going to put the whole deck on top of it. Now the 10th card, I must say, the 10th card after 9 cards is their selection. But you're going to do this in such a way that they don't notice, all right? So that's why you say, all right, I just showed you the instructions, but what I want you to do, I want you to do it face down, because this is all face up. I don't want to see the cards. Turn over the deck and don't spell the numbers, but spell the letters. This is a really cool way because it will distract them from what you just did. You just put 9 cards on top of their cards. But this looks all, I think, fair. They will not notice it. It's all a little bit acting. I never had a person in front of me who saw me, who understood what I was doing, all right? So now everything is already done. 9 cards on top of your prediction card, the Queen of Spades. Ask them to pick up the deck, face down, and spell the letters of the word. Nutrition, there we go. N-U-T-R-I, nutri, and then shin, T-I-O-N. This will be 9 cards that you just had put on top. The next card is their chosen card. In this case, a Queen of Spades. Really good to explain to them again. You could have chosen any words from the book, any amount of letters, and it was also shuffled. So the order of the deck is shuffled before we started this whole trick. So is it fair that this is a free choice? They will say yes, of course. And then comes the magic moment. You will take your necklace and you're going to show them that you predicted exactly their card, the Queen of Spades. I believe this is a fantastic prediction trick. It's easy to do, and it is looks really strong and magical with this dictionary, a necklace, and a deck of cards. I hope you enjoyed this trick, guys. Please give a like and give me a comment to let me know if you like this trick, and I'll see you in the next one.